So the wine cluster, the specific settings for this example, for this case study. Wine, agriculture, and fisheries are important industries in Chile and represent more than 25% of the GDP of the country. Chile aims to be the leading producer of wine, leading producer and exporter of wine from any emerging market by 2020. And this is a real task because Chilean wines face very, very strong global competition. Our main competitors are Australia, New Zealand, Argentina, South Africa, and the Southern Hemisphere. While in the Northern Hemisphere, we compete with France, Italy, Spain, and the United States. So global competition is fierce. The building of global brands also is very important. You may know the Australian brand Jack of Creeks. Jack of Creeks is the main sponsor of Friends, the TV show in the UK. So many people in the UK are watching TV and watching the comedy Friends. And after that, sponsored by Jack of Creeks. So Chilean wines also want to be key players in the UK market, the most important market for many wine companies around the world in Europe. So now, a Chilean company, Conchitoro, and you may know Conchitoro brand and Casillero del Diablo, it's the main sponsor of the Manchester United in the United Kingdom, the football team. So if you want to play in a global environment, you need to be there and sponsor the global companies that are important for your local consumers. There are three main important regions in the wine business in Chile. One is Colchagua Valley, Casablanca Valley, and Maule Valley. They are mainly located in the central part of Chile. Structurally, the Chilean wine industry is more concentrated than in continental Europe, but less than in New Zealand or Australia. So, for example, four largest wineries in Chile account 42% of the country wine export. So it's quite concentrated in terms of export and production. There is an important role of large firms. These are large firms. So there are about 5 to 6 key large players. All the rest are medium-sized companies. And also there are some important small companies that produce boutique wine, premium wines, organic wines that reach very high prices and the high end of the market. The role of the trade association, it's key. So we have the trade association, Wines of Chile, that helps the development of new markets, that help to coordinate international generic marketing campaigns in key markets in the United States, in Japan, now in China. And the trade association has some offices in these key markets. And more important, individual firms have developed their own international marketing strategy, opening sales offices, for example, in the UK, in Oxford. In the case of Conchitoro, Valdivieso, another leading Chilean company, also has offices in the UK, Japan, United States. So global expansion is important, and global international marketing is important. And there is a growing role of joint ventures on foreign direct investment. Today you can see not an indigenous wine industry. You can see a lot of joint ventures between French companies and Chilean companies. For example, the Rothschild family, one of the richest families in France, has invested a lot of resources in Chile, but through a joint venture with Conchitoro. So they created a single joint brand called Alma Viva. It's a premium brand that goes to international markets. Other companies, for example, Australian companies also, you can find them investing in Chile, but also investing in other countries, other emerging countries, for example, in Argentina. So foreign direct investment, joint venture is an important part of this industry at global levels. So here you have the map. We are around here in Trinidad, very close to Venezuela. So this is Venezuela, we have Colombia, Peru, and this is Chile. Very long country. It's about 4,500 kilometers long. Very long country. This is the logo of Wines of Chile. And in the center, you can find the capital city, Santiago. So most of the wine production, it's at regional levels in the close proximity of Santiago, that area. Here's Valparaiso in the coast, and the Casablanca Valley is very well known for producing high-quality white wines and Chardonnay. Maipo Valley, for example, and Curicó Valley, Rapel, these are very well-known valleys for producing high-quality red wines. And nowadays, the industry is also expanding to the south, towards to this area for producing white wines. So let's see the comparison of Chilean wines with other competitors. Chile is the 7th largest wine producer. So the first ones are the traditional wine producing countries because of the tradition and the territory, like France and Italy. But we are the 5th largest exporter. So we are the most export-oriented industry in the world. So more than 70% of the productions go to international markets. The market share. In the market share, you can see that the internal market has decreased comparing 2000 and 2009, while other international markets have increased. Let's say, for example, Canada. Now it's 4%, but mainly the emerging markets in others have increased. And this is mainly the new emerging markets like China and Brazil. And also, we need to realize about the power of branding and the issues of country of origin effect. In the wine industry, and as well as in other agriculture and aquaculture industries, the same applies for the salmon farming industry around the world, in Norway, in Scotland, and Chile. Country of origin effect is a very important element for the marketing mix of these products. So in one publication, one study that we published in 2003 and 2004, in the Journal of Food Products Marketing, we call the country of origin effect the 5th element of the marketing mix. The traditional marketing mix, the product, price, distribution, and communication strategy, we add the 5th element, country of origin effect. And in some cases, region of origin effect. So here we have a study conducted by the Trade Association that, for example, the percentage of people answering, I have a positive or very positive views about the name of a country. So they put in the results Australia and Italy. We got very positive views about the country. And on the other side of the graph, we have I drink name country once a month or more. So about a specific behavior about drinking wines from a specific countries. So there is a significant correlation between the name of the country, the prestige, the country of origin effect, and nation branding, and the people that drink wine from a specific country. So we have here 2 concepts. One is nation branding, that is very much important for countries. And the responsibles of nation branding are countries, public policy bodies, and also public and private partnership. But also we have, on the other hand, the issues of country of origin effect, which are the perceptions that people will have when they drink a bottle of wine coming from Chile, from Argentina, from Italy, from Australia. So there is a positive correlation. This means that countries need to invest in their image, and also firms need to take advantage of this country of origin effect.